as you drive through towards Jinja City, you come across the very fast swing bridge of the Lake Victoria Crescent. You also get past the tamed and calm crocodiles of the Nile. The only city where you dance Obangaina. And one of the most interesting things that I've ever learned about Jinja, you drink soup from a cup. Today, we unveil the Rotary Club of Jinja City. The government of Uganda recently unveiled several cities in Uganda, and Jinja was one of those cities that was privileged to get a city. Like Paul Harris always said, in every city, Rotary should prevail. And so did Jinja City. Jinja City was allowed to become a provisional club in 2020. On 9th February 2021, Jinja City Rotary Club was chartered, and a certificate was handed over to them to allow them become a Rotary Club. Today, we are able to unveil 22 members who have decided to join the Rotary fraternity, which for us is a very important thing. For every member that comes to Rotary is important. And nonetheless, today as well, they join a new district, District 9213. Yes, we had a redistricting. Out of the 180 or 90 clubs that we had in District 9211 in Uganda, we have redistricted, and we have two districts that have been formed out of District 9211. We now have District D9213 and D9214, where Jinja City belongs to D9213. They are going to charter 5 other members, making it 27 members at the start of their project. Now you're going to wonder, why do we have charter members and then we have those that are inducted after? The fees are always different. Charter members are always looked at as the mothers, those people that started this holy grail of a club. And then those that are inducted pay a different fee and they join the club. But it's always the same experience. The only feeling is that you were there to start the club at the initial stage. So as we welcome this club, we also welcome a very good concept of maternal health care, which is one of the things that we have in Rotary. This club is taking on a project under the Macedonia Vocational Training Institute. They say that mothers in the slums of Masese and Bugema there are so many youth mothers, teen mothers. And what is happening is after they're impregnated, they're thrown out. They have nowhere to go. This club has realized that these teen mothers need assistance. So what they've done is they've gone ahead and built a shelter for their babies and also skilled the youth in business development. And what is happening right now, the district governor is usually the one that will come to charter a club when they're provided with a certificate. What is happening now in the main hall, we are going to observe the chartering of the club and the endorsement of the members of the charter club, plus the induction. Let's see what is happening.
Rosemary, I think you're going to end the year very well. Congratulations. Now, it is my singular honor and privilege, Governor Rosette, to present to you the 22 charter members, but I would like to quickly add that there are some 5 other members to this club that are going to be inducted today. Last but not least, that is the Bugonzi Margaret Kulaba Chamber. Now for this one, I'll have to give a brief CV. Her classification is business management. Margaret Chamber Kulaba completed formal education in Uganda. She holds a bachelor's degree in business administration. She's a human rights activist and feminist. She works at Anti-Domestic Violence Center. She's director at Rainbow Funeral Services Limited. Has served on several boards. She's chairperson of Women Human Rights Defense Network Uganda. She's chairperson of Jinja District NGO Forum. She's Minister of Gender, Butembe Chiefdom. She is a mother, definitely, of many. She's married to Ben Lara, who is also a Rotarian. This is the lady, the great lady that is going to lead and has been leading this team of 22.
Please give.
Thank you very much, new club advisor, for that introduction. And may I start by saying I recognize the protocol in the room, as was read. Everybody is as important as the other. May I say good evening to you. Thank you very much for coming. When the weather is really nice outside and we are just here enjoying Rotary, let's clap for our body. It's a pleasure to come to officiate at this function, and I'm so impressed by the combination of members who have been searched from the community, because you really represent the community in all its facets. Then gender, age, nationality, pastoral services. I can see this is going to be a great club, and there are many things we are going to learn from each other. We welcome you to Rotary. So as we proceed, I would like to invite PDG Henry. Past District Governor Henry was standing in 1995-96, where I'm standing. He was a governor then, so many years ago, and when you look at my lapel pins, one of them I was looking for it, it is up here. Because this chain, I'm governor number 100. There are 100 governors sitting on this chain. Sir, thank you very much for making a contribution to Rotary and also making way for people like me to come. And I'm making way for others ahead of me to come. So we thank you very much for the job you did. So I would like to ask you in a few words to say something, because I'm sure this happened many years ago, and I'm sure you never got the chance to get so many people like this. I'm the lucky one. So let us know briefly if you are envious of me now.
Governor said, you have really got hold of me unexpected. But during my early years, when I was Rotarian, an active Rotarian, I was told that when there is a senior governor around at a function concerning Rotary, you must be ready to be called upon to say something, even if you have nothing to say. That is the only reason I understand. Government is asking me to be here standing. I had actually sat down. I'm very, very happy to be here, to see the youth take over from us who are getting further and further away from where we started. When I was called upon to be governor in 1994 to 95-96 in Nairobi, I thought these people were joking. Because I was starting, following in the footsteps of Governor Fan Jinja, the first Ugandan governor, followed by past incoming president-elect who just didn't make it in July 2017. And I was going to be the third. And I thought maybe I should get here want to try those shoes. But as it was, I had asked Rotary permission to be the governor because I was the minister in charge of the president's office.
The word of inspiration I will give you is that, like anything else, if you join Rotary, the only way to enjoy Rotary, first is to know more about it, because you can't enjoy something you don't know about. So to try and learn as much as possible about Rotary, and there are many ways these days of learning about Rotary, apart from book and all that. But also enjoying it by getting involved. You cannot enjoy being a Rotarian unless you really get all the opportunities to get involved. If it's a project to be done, I know a Rotarian in my club, each time you ask something, no, that one, no. And definitely it's not enjoying it. And in fact, it's almost working out. So the best way to enjoy Rotary, to stay in Rotary, by getting involved. And service, of course, the main thing. We are all here to serve. Whatever our other reasons joining, service is, finally, it was not the best reason why Rotary was created, service. Fellowship, being together with the ministry, but then things turned around, and now service took over. So Rotary's raison d'etre, being alive, is by service. So service, getting involved, learning about Rotary, these are the three key words I'll give you as an inspirational word to take back. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. So what we are doing here is to illustrate to you that Rotary is good. Where you are going, there is a path which has been broken and members are staying, and we expect you to stay with us and even bring more of your friends whom you have left behind. So I will ask the team of officers who are serving this district in different capacities to assist in pinning each of you and saying a word in the ear. We have had the general words we have shared. Now, if you can go forward and let's pin these people, and each of them, apart from the president, must have a pin. Members, first of all, I want to thank our officers who have done a great job of pinning our members. We now have members in a club. Everybody was a pin is now a Rotarian. So let's clap for the Rotarians. We have Rotarians of Rotary Club of Jinja City. So let's clap again. We have Rotarians. And now we want their president to step forward. Margaret, I had your CV and it is very impressive, and I believe you'll bring the skills. Like all CVs which are always read, it's important that a CV is not read for purposes of making me look nice. The CV must be deployed into action. You are here to bring your talent and all your thoughts and all your innovations into Rotary and lead your people from as a servant. Inspire them, allow them to grow from where they are. Show them the way. That's why they have chosen you. I'm glad we have a lot of things we share. I heard you are a human rights activist, as you heard. I'm a chair of the Foundation for Human Rights Initiative. That is Mr. Sowanyana's organization. So we have a lot in common. So I expect that you will exercise the maximum of rights when you are dispensing your knowledge and understanding and skills in dealing with these members. So I wished for help. Thank you. And at this point, this club has members, but it doesn't have a president. So it's my pleasure at this moment to also pin you, and you can see your pin is special, all the way from somewhere, meant to show that you're a different person, but at the same time you are part of everybody. So it's my pleasure at this moment to give you this pin of a charter president, meaning you are the first ever president and the last charter president of Rotary Club of Jinja City. So congratulations. Thank you very much. And on the same note, you will only be complete if you have this chain. If you look at this chain, at the moment it is empty of any lapels like this. Each of the lapels you see on mine are the number of presidents that have served, governors that have served. I'm number 100. I don't know for you how many are there? 56 on the Jinja one. Yours is still empty. We expect that this club must be nurtured and to grow and have a long chain like you're seeing here for your club. And therefore, it's my pleasure and honor at this moment to install you as the charter president of Rotary Club of Jinja City. You are not complete until Rotary International has sent a certificate which shows that this certificate certifies that the Rotary Club of Jinja City, Uganda, having been duly organized and having agreed through its officers and members to be bound by the Constitution and bylaws of Rotary International, which agreement is evidenced by the acceptance of this certificate, is now a duly admitted member of Rotary International and is entitled to all the rights and privileges of such membership. In witness whereof the signatures of its officers being duly authorized are subscribed hereto this 9th day of February 2021. So you are admitted and signed by the district governor and the president, Rotary International, Hognak. So this date marks your charter date. Today we are celebrating charter because of convenience. This is the day we've got, but your charter day is on your certificate, so please observe it. And it's 9th of February 2021. That's when you celebrate your charter. And therefore, it's my privilege and honor on behalf of Rotary International, as the only officer of Rotary International in the district at this moment, District 9211, on behalf of members of Rotary Club of Jinja, which is your mother club, on behalf of the gatherings here today who are witnessing, I wish to hand to you this certificate of charter, and please keep it well for your members.
She's a jolly good fellow, she's a jolly good fellow, she's a jolly good fellow. And so say all of us, and so say all of us, and so say all of us. She's a jolly good fellow, she's a jolly good fellow, she's a jolly good fellow. And can deny.
Thank you very much. We are not yet done. I would like to present a bell and gong. When we are in our fellowships, we have our instruments which we use to call the meeting to order, not to beat anyone on the head, but to just gently tell them it's time for fellowship, bring order to the fellowship. So I want to hand over these instruments to you so that you are ready to do your work. Please show us that you know what they are for. Thank you very much. So on that note, as we speak now, we have the club and we have certificates for each member if they can come forward and receive them. I would like to ask the district chair for membership, please hand over these certificates. You are the cause of why we are here. You are bearing children. I'm just coming to make sure they are in order. Please hand them over, and then we would have a complete club. Please don't get tired of standing. This is a year of fitness and nutrition. Standing is fine. But if you have anything wrong with your knee, you can sit. We excuse you.
Rotarian Father Berry Apile.
Please come over quickly to receive the...
Rotarian Fazila Kauma. Rotarian Christine Jabara. Rotarian Simon Sabatige. Rotarian John Victor Moanda. Rotarian Pastor Gilbert Payako. Rotarian Edward Paul Mnava. Rotarian Juma Sozi. Rotarian Gerard Goida. Rotarian Diana Lynn. Rotarian Edward Inflagani. Rotarian Muhammad Katereka. Rotarian Gloria Kayanga. Rotarian Veronica Vena Kagono Tiwa. Rotarian Peter Ojik. Rotarian Kenneth Baingana Bimbona. Rotarian Ignia Frederick Namha. Rotarian Rosemary Wakesho Chemba. Rotarian Joshua Sechansi. Rotarian Joachim Oriem. And finally, President, Chapter President, Margaret Bugonzi Chamber Kulaba.
Okay. So allow me to present you, President, the banner for our year. You are going to serve in 2 years. So this year, when you are starting, Holgnak, the 2021 president for Rotary International, gave us a theme, Rotary Opens Opportunities. This is a small banner for you to remember my visit.
Thank you very much, Josephine. Charter members and the new members of the Rotary Club of Jinja City, can you all stand on one side? You are going to take a photograph with the governor in the presence of Past District Governor Henry Chamber and Assistant Governor Rosemary.
Rotary Club of Jinja City is an extraordinary story that can be best understood by its members and a few of you present here. It is a club that was born out of a careful thought and deep reflection that aroused the consensus of its leadership to experience Rotary. That is family, and that's what we are. Okay, where did I stop? Okay, it's a club that was born out of a careful thought and deep reflection and aroused the conscience of its leadership to experience Rotary in a new way. It was inspired out of a need for new ways, new thoughts, new challenges, and a wind of change that would usher in fresh breath of air in terms of experiencing the Rotary culture differently. The amazing and incredible birth of this club was meant for members of this new club to experience a sense of family bond, atmosphere of freedom, joy, a culture of love, tolerance, innovations, and exchange of gifts and talents in the spirit of truth, fairness, and concern to all. Goodwill and better friendship and benevolent service that is beneficial to all. The foundation upon which Rotary is built is friendship. On no less firm foundation could it have stood. These words have been the heart, soul, and spirit of our new club. It enabled us to form a club with a new culture, new identity that promotes the bond of friendship, love, and openness to each other. Rotary Club of Jinja City is experiencing a new culture unique to itself. Mutual sharing and love for each other, a spirit of family in the fulcrum of our weekly fellowships. There is freedom of expression, fraternal correction in love, mentorship by the old and young, and this is clearly seen in the active engagement of Rotaractors who attend our club fellowships. This has enabled the club experience mentorship by the old to the young, which gives our club a lifetime and grooming future Rotarians and fostering recruitment and retention of new membership. We have had 68 fellowships, inclusive of virtual ones. Being action-oriented is the driving force to this milestone. The club has had various experienced Rotarians avail to us for purposes of growth and widening their understanding of Rotary and its values. This was so beneficial. My DG, this is a small token of appreciation to you. I know we had so many calls, so many mentorships, midnight, whatever. You never said no to any call. I want to appreciate you. Our club appreciates you for being a good DJ and being a lady like me. It's a plus for me. Thank you so much, and I want to hand this over to you. Please accept it from us. And I think I also have a certificate of appreciation to you. Thank you so much. PDG chamber, like that, come and receive this. This is also a token of appreciation for giving birth to a girl child who is following in your footsteps. I want to give you this, and I pray you accept it as a small token from Rotary Club of Jinja City. This one is also very special. To my boyfriend Ronald, CMC. Ronald, please come pick your gift. I know someone is saying, boyfriend, hey, questions at home. Okay. so much. Thank you so much for the mentorship, for not getting tired to mentor Baby Club and to see this come through. We are very grateful and honored. Thank you. A.G. Henry, it's okay. Thank you so much. Please accept this gift from Rotary Club of Jinja City. We appreciate you so much. We are humbled. Gerald, where are you? Yes, Lieutenant Governor, all the way from. We're so humbled to have you here. And we also have a gift for you to take back. Please take this from Rotary Club of Jinja City. We truly appreciate it. Thank you for bringing yourself here. We're happy to have you. Thank you. This one is for A.G. Rosemary Namate. Rosemary, I don't know how to thank you. For you, you've also been there for us. Rosemary did most of the running more than even me, the president. Thank you so much. From Rotary Club of Jinja City. I appreciate you. Gloria, please step forward and take this on behalf of Innovation Village. We want to thank you for hosting our fellowships and facilitating all our committee meetings. We say thank you as Rotary Club of Jinja City. Thank you so much. Yes, for Innovation Village. We are really grateful. Okay, thanks. Okay. I would like also to issue a certificate to our mother club, the Rotary Club of Jinja. The opportunity given as a mother club to learn the merits of Rotary International and develop our own club identity. President and NCA, we invite you. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you. Mother club. And the last one is for Jinja City Council to be part of the community in this beautiful city and to be above and to be able to serve above self. Thank you so much, Jinja City Council, for hosting us here tonight, but also for keeping our city clean and for the partnerships. Thank you. All right. Thank you very much, everyone. On that note, I will give Fazila a different pin for this year. Because Rotary opens opportunities. Thank you very much for using all your effort to do what needs to be done without caring how you are, because we are all God's creation. And you are the treasurer, I understand, which means you have ethical standards. And therefore, I thank you so much and like to welcome you into Rotary and induct you so that at least you go home knowing we value you, we love you, and I hope, members, you remember that when you are preparing the meeting places, please don't prepare rooms where other people can't reach. Even if it's one member and she has an issue, make sure you are on the ground floor to allow anyone who has old legs or something like this to access the meeting room. And that's when we shall start addressing issues of gender and equity. And I would like to present to you, Fazila, your certificate, which says you are now a member of the Rotary Club. And you can see the smile on her face. Yes. Yes, congratulations. And you are now a member of the club. And I would like you to say one word. The rest you can sit down as she says a word from her side so that you also hear from her. Congratulations. Just a word and then you'll hand it back.
Okay, thank you so much. I'm so honored, members, to be here this evening. I had an exam to sit. That's why I've come actually very late. But I've been part of the preparations, and I knew the time was supposed to begin. District Governor, I'm so honored and very grateful. Thank you so much for honoring our invitation. I must sincerely thank Rotary Club of Jinja City for having trust and belief in me, entrusting me with the finances of the club to be the treasurer of this club of Jinja City. Thank you so much, and I really promise to do my best. Once again, thank you. Since Fazira speak.
Jinja City, on the count of 0, please cut. Are you ready with the knife? 100, 55, 43, 20, 7, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Before I do the final toast, okay, I will have to call Jean, but I want to. Okay, Jean, there's something you want to give out, I understand, before I give the final toast. But while you come, there are people I did not thank, especially after eating this cake. I realized one of the Rotarians made this cake. Irene, if you're around, if you like the cake, she's the incoming president of Rotary Club of Unsanj. Please come here. You know you have height issues. So just come here and we'll see you. You need to come here and people see you. This is Irene who made this cake. Thank you so much, Irene, for the cake. And she's the incoming president of Rotary Club of Unsanji. We are very happy to see you here. I want to thank the Rotary Moments. Carol, are you here? Please come here, Carol. Carol, they also gave us a sponsorship for the Rotary Moment. Thank you so much for loving the Rotary Club of Jinja City. We really appreciate you. Carol is from Rotary Club of Chiwature, and we are really happy to have you here. Saddam, your team from Rotary Club of Chibuli, we are also happy to have you. All those are Rotarians, so we do business within each other. I encourage you to network and exchange cards and support one another because we need money for our dues. Jean? Engineer Jean William? Yes. You have a gift to exchange.
Thank you, Charter President. District Governor, thank you so much for being here. I think as a club we have gone very far. We have done many things. We've started a lot of things. There is one very small item, one very small project, and then Ken is the big promoter of that. We have not started. So I thought, let me give a first small step in, do some decoration of the room in which we meet within the Innovation Village. Yeah, we know it's not good for hearing, so we need to make a couple of carpets on the walls to make sure that the noise is not ricocheting everywhere. But President, I would like, also on behalf of my wife, OHT Veronica, Rotarian Veronica, together we decide we give something to the club. So please, if you would like to accept your present and maybe open it, don't take it home, this is for the club.
What would I do without your smart mouth, drawing me in and you kicking me out? Got my head spinning, no kidding, I can't pin you down. What's going on in that beautiful mind? I'm on your magical mystery
Members,
ride.
Rotarian, young veteran. That one. Thank you so much for your generosity to the club. And this is what we want of members. If you have much, give. Even give to the Rotary Foundation. So we thank you so much for giving us a wonderful present. I ask that, President, this is a gift to your club. Please do cut the yes. And please do your own thanks. Big mods. I give you Rotary International. Thank you.
A lovely evening yesterday where we had a new club being chartered in Jinja City, the only city where we drink soup in a cup and the only city that has a swing bridge on the Lake Victoria. Now, yesterday was a very amazing day. We celebrated. We joined hands with the Rotary Club of Jinja City. Amazing things happened. Very many people joined the club. But there's something so amazing that is in this club, the diversity and the number of people that are in the club. They have persons with disability who are able. They also have people who are inspired, and that's why they joined the club. They have an interesting individual who at one time saw 1 billion shillings being given to a referral hospital, and he was the director at that time. That has pushed him to join Rotary. Simon tells his story in an amazing way in how he has joined Rotary and believes he can do a lot better even in retirement. Let's see what Simon has got to say.
Personally, I have a passion for this club, and I joined this club because of the experience I've gone through, seeing how people have been providing service to the needed people, to the vulnerable groups of people, the sick, people, the blind, people with disability, and the other people like the widows. Now, my experience when I was in Jinja Hospital, Rotary Club of Jinja managed to link up with the Rotary International Friends, and they secured the funds to equip the intensive care unit of Jinja. So when they asked us whether we were able to put up a structure where they can now equip, we said we shall solicit for funds. And indeed, we talked to the Permanent Secretary, Minister of Health. They okayed it. They gave us funds. We put up the structure, and the Rotary International gave us funds close to 1 billion, actually around 1 billion. And they equipped the intensive care unit, which we didn't expect to have in the near future. But because of Rotary International, we were able to secure an intensive care unit, which is providing service to the sick people, the critically sick people in the hospital. Even up to now, people are benefiting from this service. So it was a big achievement, and it was because of Rotary International. So that's why I said I must join Rotary and give a hand to needy people. More so as I've been serving in the health sector, where you find very needy people, very sick people, and since Rotary can give a hand in various capacities, in maternal health, maternal and child health, and other equipment that they can provide in the health sector, I said I must join Rotary Club. That's why I joined the Rotary Club of Jinja City, and I was very excited yesterday to be a member.
Ever imagined having an institution running on almost a thread, and then a very interesting donor comes forward and gives you 1 billion shillings to cater for a lot of things you never knew you would get? That is what Rotary did for Simon, for the referral hospital of Jinja. And ever since then, Simon has never looked back. He has thought of Rotary and finally decided to join the institution. And he will always, always make sure he serves. And that's what we mean by service above self. Now, I want to introduce to you to the woman that has made that possible. The First Lady of Jinja City, the Charter President of Jinja City, Rotarian Margaret Chamber. Hi, Margaret.
Hi, Carol.
Hi, President Margaret.
Yes, Charter President.
Exactly. Hi, Charter President.
That's the word, actually.
How does it feel to be a Charter President?
Comes with a lot of emotions, a lot of things to look ahead. Okay, now this is successful, now what next? I think comes with a lot of thoughts. How do I keep this excitement? And how do I keep the success? It now meant now that we are officially recognized. It means that now we should really have our work plans, execute them, and also now start evaluating our progress against our targets. So it is now something that is now going to be more serious than we've been. Nobody has been following us. We've not even been feeling anything anywhere, but now everybody is going to watch us. Okay, thank you for that. By the way, we're looking at growth. And like you said, we're going to look at our growth in terms of having other clubs, like the other Rotary clubs, being put in the near, because now the city is big. We don't have a club in Bugembe, we don't have a club in Mafubira, we don't have a club in Kakira itself. But our target is going to be, we're going to look at institution-based, like people working in BIDICO. We know there are quite a number of staff there. BIDICO employs close to over 5,000 people. We know we can have a club, and we can set that club within that institution, a Rotary club that runs within that institution, URA. We are looking at ESCOM, we are looking at many, but we want to start having breakfast meetings at those organizations, but specifically talking about Rotary and targeting recruitment. And then we can also have those people who are interested come and speak to us as our guest speakers, but in the process interest them to join Rotary. And for us, we look at a big growth, because we don't believe the myth where people say Rotary is for the rich. We know that it's about the heart. The giving comes from your heart. It doesn't have to come from your pockets. So for me, I see many people coming to join Rotary, and I see a lot of visibility for Rotary while Jinja City takes it up. Yes, we have a partnership with the Innovation Village. Now, the Innovation Village is a hub for the youth, where they bring in their ideas, especially youth who have probably graduated, who have a skill, but they don't know where to start and take it up and turn it into money terms. So with partnership with the Innovation Village, we have already identified youth. When you look at the Butembe Chiefdom, where Jinja City is, we have over 8,000 registered youth, and we have already reprofiled these youth, and we are going to link them also to organizations like BIDICO. We're looking at linking them with people who are already excelling in private businesses and also in government where there's opportunity. So for youth, we already have a program. We're also working with Vijana Power. This is also under Rotary, so it's a program that targets the youth. But we also have other partners coming in to see that, okay, they provide like tools to these youth for skilling purposes. Macedonia project is actually our signature project, I should say. It is something we've been running even before we got chartered, before we became a formal club. And Macedonia is in the slums of Masese. So Macedonia, we work with, there's an institution there where teenage mothers go for skilling. They learn about hair designs and plating and all that. But they also they also have a tailoring school there. So these mothers come from different areas, but they come and train with their children for 1 year, and then they are left to go and start their own businesses. So us as a partner, a Rotary partner, one of the challenges we've seen in the institute is they lack equipment. So we want to make sure that the institution has enough equipment And secondly, we also want to say that these teenage mothers, these children, we get a daycare center for them, because most of the time when they're in class with their mothers, the mothers tend to miss in terms of breastfeeding, in terms of the baby cries. But when they are put in the daycare center, the mother will have enough time to concentrate and, you know, really gain the skill. So we're looking at having a lot. And then we're not only going to end in the institution, but we're also going to work with the surrounding communities, because we want to uplift their lives. We want them to have decent housing. We want them to have clean water. We want them to have roads. We want to have a holistic approach of helping the community of Masese, but also our starting point is the Macedonia project. First of all, our club has been built on a structure that it has to be inclusive of everybody, and we don't look at disability as an inability to us. So for us, diversity is key, and that's why you've seen we have people with all different kind of people. And especially when I look at the treasurer is a lady who heads an NGO called Sloper. And then she's the deputy speaker of Jinja district, and I work with her in many programs, and I've admired her, and I've wanted to see that she becomes a mentor to the rest of the people who look like her, who feel that maybe they can't do it, they can't be there. So for me to choose her as a treasurer, I know I got a lot of resistance. I said, maybe you want to cheat, she doesn't see, how does she tell money? But you know, she has that sense, and she's very bright indeed. If you ask her who paid, she will tell you, Margaret paid this much, she paid on this date, without looking anywhere. I think she has a special ability that I personally don't even have. And she tell me, no, on that day, I think, no, this one paid, and she's clear. Actually, when you go back to your records, you're like, oh, wow, how does she do it? You know? And she's so intelligent. And actually, when you know she stepped in, like, she's doing a master's. How many people hold masters? You know? So I want her to inspire other people with disabilities out there. When we chose Peter, the one with albinism, we want other people to also feel these people are able people. They can really fit in society and they can excel. And by the way, they have a special ability, like I mentioned. They are really different people, and their IQ is different. So with her, I am very safe with the managing the club. I want to look at about 3 or 4 things as an achievement. One, on the membership growth. We want to have seen, at least we've doubled or tripled our membership right now. Currently, we are almost close to 30. Secondly, I want to see us with many projects. We want to see that change in Macedonia. We want to see that transition from where they are to a different stage. But we also want to see more partnerships, having partnerships with the local government, with other development partners, with other Rotary clubs, internationally, and everywhere. So we are looking at partnerships also as a key project. I want to live also when I've personally, as me, I've gained some more knowledge, because there's a lot of training in Rotary, there's a lot of resource. You can gain quite a lot of knowledge without paying fees. So for me, I also want to see myself different in terms of knowledge.
The Rotary Club of Jinja City invites everybody who is working in this region to come and partner with them. Come and see the amazing things they're doing. Come and see that PWD, who is their treasurer. That is an amazing story in Rotary, because that might be the only one we've seen in Rotary. Jinja City is going to recruit one of the biggest numbers, because the monotony was only one other big club. This is a baby club, youthful. Let other people join them. We're going to learn a lot more about clubs being formed, clubs sustaining their membership, the things they have to do to make sure that they meet Rotary International rules. We congratulate Rotary Club of Jinja City, and we congratulate the Charter President, President Margaret Chamber, and we wish her success. In the middle of the year, we shall come back to record and show you some of the beautiful projects she'll be doing with the club.